Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a story time for you guys. So I just wanted to say before anything else that I reached 100 subscribers. Thank you guys so much. You have no idea how cool it is to just have a goal and to meet that goal. But really exciting, really grateful that there's 100 people watching me out there. And if you're new and you would like to subscribe for more, please hit that button below. That would make me super happy. My next goal is 200, so I know I can get there, and with your help, it's possible. So give this video a like too if you like story times, because I know I do. So I'm going to be telling you guys about the time that I broke down. Not emotionally, I mean like in my car. So my first car was a Jetta. It had like 100,000 miles on it already, super old, but it was in good condition, which Volkswagens usually last a long time. But once you have a lot of miles on your car, it usually is a sign that things are going to start breaking. And it becomes more expensive to repair these things. It just makes more sense to get a new car. But it was a good first car. It was, I bought it with my own money. It was my Jetta. Loved it. But it didn't have air conditioning. It had like different things that didn't work. It still had like a cassette player. So it was a 2001, I think. So this was about 4 years ago, summer. And this was right when I met my now boyfriend. He and I wanted to go to the beach, and we brought some friends. So we were driving two separate vehicles. He took his, and his car wasn't in good shape either. He actually broke down too. But his was like not even like 30 minutes into our drive that he broke down. So that happened. We were going to go to a beach, and I had never been to that one. I had been to another one that was further away. So he was writing down directions for me because he didn't want all of us to not go to the beach since we were all ready. And he said, well, you guys might as well go without me. So we were bummed. We were super bummed that he couldn't go. But I mean, there was other people, and if it was me, I would have been just like, okay, we'll just turn back and plan another day. But since everyone, cleared their schedule, I decided to take the rest of the people in my car, and we were going to keep going to the beach. So we wrote down directions, and this idiot kid who sat next to me, I only met him that day, totally read me the wrong directions. He had no navigation skills whatsoever. So I was fully trusting him, which I shouldn't have. I like how there's sometimes two tolls on either side of the highway. It's split up. There's a commercial, and then there's I forget what it's called, residential or something. We were supposed to be on one of them, the smaller one that was going to lead us to that beach. So I kept going, and then it had to be 2 hours in, and we knew we were lost. We knew we had passed the beach. And there was a line of beaches in a row that you could go to. So we just kept driving. And then we were seeing signs for this area that was way out of the way. It was almost to the beach where my family and I would go, which is at the end of the line. There's just ocean after that. So I get off on an exit, turn around, we're like, you know what, let's just head back and try to catch it on the way back. So we head back, and I'm driving, we're sweating bullets. It's felt like 100 degrees, but no air conditioning in this car. We're sweating, we have cold cuts in the back that are, the ice is probably melting by then. Just so hot. And I was not the most prepared person back then. As I am now. My phone was dead. I didn't have a working car charger. I have no idea. I just didn't think about the things that could go wrong on a simple beach trip, but you really have to plan accordingly for the worst case scenario, which I know now, But when I was, like, what was it, like 19, I was like not prepared. So my phone was dead. So yeah, there was that. And only one other of my friends had her phone charged. So I'm on the highway, I'm in the middle lane. All of a sudden, I go from like 50 miles per hour, maybe even more than that. And the needle starts going down to like 15 and then 10, and I'm laying on the accelerator like fully. It was like to the ground, and I was not going anywhere. So I put on my hazards because there's people behind me that like were like slowing down because like my car was going no more than like 15 miles per hour. I'm in the middle lane, there's people zooming by me. I'm trying to get off on the shoulder, which there wasn't a shoulder, there was just grass. And it was like, not like an embankment, but like it kind of dipped down a little bit. So I got in the right lane and I somehow got off on the grass, and my car just would not start. It just totally crapped out on me. So what had happened was it overheated. I had like my fuel pump was leaking all the time, so that contributed to the problem too, which ultimately couldn't be fixed, and then my car couldn't pass inspection, so that's why I had to get rid of it ultimately. But yeah, this car had a lot of problems. So now I'm stranded. We're all stranded on the side of the road, and I didn't have AAA. So my friend, luckily, she was like the most prepared, but she is like 6 years older than me, so maybe a little wiser. Because I know now I would be probably the smart, prepared one out of a group of, teenagers. But yeah, so she had AAA, so we called AAA. They can't get us on this highway, which is a certain highway I'm not going to share. But it's on this highway, and they can't get you on that, so I had to get off on an exit. So they came along. We had to wait like, it might have been like a half hour. We were like so hot. Sweat was just dripping and pouring off of us. We were trying to go under a tree to get some shade, and we were drinking water. So the AAA guy came along. He said, can you start your car? Because if you can just get off on an exit, I can, bring your car back the rest of the way. I just need you to follow me to an exit. I tried my car. It started. I was able to get up onto the highway, and I followed him to this exit, which was like where a park was. So we followed him to the park, and there was like a lot of us. There was like 4 or 5 of us in the car. Yeah, I think there was like 4. And he only had like 2 seats next to him, so we had to like sit on each other's lap. And then on the way back, there was like this huge storm that hit, and it was like hurricane weather. And he was like, well, if you guys would have gone to the beach, you would have had to turn around anyway, because that's one hell of a storm. And he was right. I mean, I don't know where this storm came from, but it was almost like a blessing, because if we had gone anyway, it would have been just bad weather. That was it. That was the time that I broke down. It was super scary. We were really, really hot and just totally immature. But I hope you guys enjoyed that story. Maybe you can laugh at my stupidity. But that would never happen now, because I have AAA, a new car, working air conditioning, just phone chargers. I have a portable charger. I have everything I would need to help me if I was stranded. So it's a learning experience. It's fun to look back on and laugh about. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe before you head on out. And yeah, if you like story times, let me know so I can make more of them for you, because I have a lot more stories. So yeah, I hope you guys have a great day, and until I see you in my next video, bye.